What's up guys? So as you probably know, true paradise planets in No Man's Sky are incredibly rare to come across, yet they are some of the most attractive and most sought after planets in the entire game. So finding them quickly isn't an easy task. So in this video, I'll be going over how you can find true paradise planets in no time at all. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get stuck in. So, paradise planets have a lush biome which can be characterised by things like bright and colourful grass covering most of the land's surface that often comes with bright stunning water in various colours. And some of them can even look like our very own planet Earth, if you're super lucky that is. True paradise planets also have no storms, no sentinels, no aggressive creatures, and are probably the most popular kind of planet for building a base on. But a true paradise planet should not be confused with other lush biome planets, such as verdant planets, flourishing planets, bountiful planets, or temperate planets for example. Now, these planets, whilst they are as beautiful as true paradise planets, can have sentinels and more than likely they can have storms. That's what differentiates between the two of them. Now, paradise planets are more likely found in yellow star systems, perhaps even exclusively in yellow star systems, and they make up most of the No Man's Sky universe, so you may have also seen other videos on YouTube around how to find paradise planets by looking into the galaxy map at yellow star systems, and then going on to investigate the system's temperature by the number in the description and whether or not that system contains any water. Now, there is nothing actually wrong with trying to find paradise planets using this method because, well, it does actually work, but it's just not the quickest way to find them. So, what is? So, first things first, at some point in your No Man's Sky adventures, there are one of two resources that you'll need to have come across and have collected at some point to make this method work. You'll find out why in just a second, but two of these resources you'll want to have stumbled across before are either starbulb or paraffinium. Now, as I said, if you've stumbled across one of these and not the other, that is absolutely fine because you only actually need to have gathered one of these in the past for this method to work. The easiest way you can tell whether you've gathered either of these resources before in your save is by looking into your catalogue, which, let's be honest, most of us don't tend to look in here that much. I'm certainly guilty of ignoring that before I realised just how useful your catalogue actually is. If you found out that you've previously gathered either of these resources, that's great because we're well on the way to finding paradise planets. But if you haven't, don't worry either because you're just going to want to do a little bit of exploring throughout the nearby star systems in the galaxy to find them. And of course you can do this by scanning every planet in each system you visit before actually heading on down to the surface to collect them, so you just need to make sure it's there in the first place. But you're probably watching this and thinking, what on earth does having discovered either starbulb or paraffinium in the past have anything to do with finding a paradise planet? And that's probably a good concern. Well, you may or may not know that both starbulb and paraffinium can only be found on lush biomes planets throughout the No Man's Sky universe. And this is where you may also learn something new about a hidden, or maybe just a less well known feature in No Man's Sky around your catalogue. So, did you know that you can set a waypoint at any resource in your catalogue so that you can gather some more, and on top of that, the waypoint itself will be the closest planet containing that specific resource. That planet itself may not be in your current system, but it will show you in the galaxy map the system where that resource can be found nearby. And you're probably just figuring out where I'm going to be going from here, aren't you? Yep, well, you want to make use of this less well-known feature to find the nearest planet which contains either starbulb or paraffinium because that is going to absolutely guarantee you that that planet is going to be a lush biomes planet. Now, I mentioned earlier in the video that not every lush biomes planet is a true paradise planet. In fact, the chances are 1 in 11 or around about 9%, but that is still a very high percentage chance of the planet being a paradise one. Especially when you compare it to the other method of just trying out most yellow star systems which contain water and have a temperature reading of 4 to 6. With the other method, you're not even guaranteed a lush biome planet at all, so you're already far more likely to come across a true paradise planet using the catalogue's very own search function. So, if you travel to the system or a planet where the catalogue has directed you to either starbulb or paraffinium, and you find that the planet isn't a true paradise planet, but it is instead just a lush biome planet, then don't worry because all you need to do is just repeat the previous steps a few more times and you will then come across a true paradise planet of some description, and hopefully it's one you absolutely love so you can call it home and build an epic base on there. So using this method, it really shouldn't take you any more than a maximum of say 10 or 11 attempts until you come across a true paradise planet. And if you want an even higher chance of that planet being a paradise one, why don't you try out this method in the 10th galaxy Esentam? The reason being is that Esentam is known as a lush galaxy, and it contains a much larger amount of lush biome planets compared to any other galaxy in No Man's Sky. Sometimes I've even found multiple true paradise planets within the same system before, so you really are spoiled for choice. I know that Esentam is the 10th galaxy, so if you're unsure how to quickly get there, don't worry because I've got you covered. I have previously created a video showing you how you can get there in no time at all, so why don't you check out that video? I'll leave a link to it in the description below for you. And there you have it folks, there is by far the quickest way for you to find paradise planets in No Man's Sky, and by now you should be able to find them within minutes at any given time. Pretty damn cool, right? I hope you found this video useful, and I also hope you managed to find a paradise planet that you love and can set up a base on. And if you're still here, it would be totally awesome if you could support my channel by hitting those like and subscribe buttons. You can now also become a channel member as well, or I'll be posting coordinates to a whole bunch of super rare and unique items and places to visit. You'll also get some unique emojis and badges as well when leaving a comment. What's not to love, right? And as always, thank you for watching this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.